Waterline replacement project in Herndon, Virginia. We currently have a 3/4 inch blue poly pipe that is leaking pretty heavily, located between this curbside meter. It presumably goes under the driveway, around the side of the house, and enters through the floor closest to the side foundation wall. On the inside, it should be approximately 18 to 20 inches deep. However, out here, it would be no less than 9 feet deep with that kind of route. Not necessarily sure what kind of depth it has in its entire route as it gets to this point and goes under the floor. It may be only 3 feet deep most of the way and then eventually dives close to the house, but it may also be very deep most of the way until it splits off from the sewer. So with that being said, we're going to implement one of two approaches. First one is going to be a directional bore from 3 different access pits. Access pit 1 by the water meter, access pit 2 in this area, and access pit 3 over by the side foundation wall. All pits not to exceed 3 feet deep. And what we're going to end up doing is placing the directional bore right here, shooting it under the driveway until we make it up to the meter, shooting it up to the side, and then pulling the water line through A to B. If by any means the conflicting utilities show to be too dangerous for a directional bore, and those conflicting utilities will be in the form of communications and power lines in this general location. There's also going to be communications under this area right here. We're also going to have a sewer line in this general location. If it proves to be too difficult or too dangerous to perform with a directional bore, then we move on to plan B, which would be a waterline pool. And with that being said, one of these 3 access pits is going to be deeper than anticipated. It'd probably be the center one. This one's definitely going to be 3 feet deep. This one, in this area, we have to locate where the water line is, go down and find it, and then perform a waterline pool under the driveway up to this location. From there, we would conventionally excavate 3 feet deep up to the access to the wall, and then from there run the water line up to the wall itself. And that's how we would complete the second part of the plan if the first part of the plan wouldn't work. So plan A and plan B, directional bore and waterline pool. That's what we got.